Love, blessings, peace, and prosperity, divine, beautiful soul. You're tuned into the Cafecito and Tarot podcast. It's me, Nicole P, your spiritual barista, serving up with some guidance and inspiration from the cards. Happy September! I'm raising my cafecito in the air to you, and I'm waving it around like I just don't care. It's a new month, and I am here for it. Now, I'm taking the show on the road. If you don't know already, haven't listened to previous episodes, or if we're not connected on the socials, we're moving once again. And this is the second move in like I don't know, since June and July, because that was like it took June and July to do the first move, and now we're moving again. And I haven't revealed yet the location. The location is known, but I keep it on the down low because I have some people that, or we have some people, my mom and I, that we need to reach out to let them know. But it's big, it's a big move, and unfortunate circumstances around it, around the pricing, cost of living, mold infested house, and the other place that we had. So there's a lot of emotions that we've been dancing with, moving through, and I really look forward to welcoming in October, rooted, rested in our new place. So the microphone's getting packed up today, and I'll be taking the show on the road. So I'll be recording from my phone the way I started doing the podcast. Before I was gifted this handy dandy Yeti, what is it? Yeti Blue microphone, and I'll be on sporadically, probably weekly, and yeah. So I pulled cards, and I'm going to be honest. I was like, I already made, when I recorded the last episode I was like, hey, peace out. I won't see y'all for a week or so. It's going to be random when I'm going to be on, but I'm going to be honest with you. I am procrastinating. It's like if you all have moved recently, when you have boxes all over and then there's still like scraggly stuff and you have to move boxes and you have more packing, and it feels like it is going to take forever. I'm in that stage, and it will take a lot of time, but oh my gosh, it's painful. It's really, really painful. So October is going to be marvelous. This is the last push. I feel like we have been in, just a really painful portal, and making it through this last push is what I'm praying. I'm just praying for the strength, the courage, and just the energy to be able to do so, because we got to do what we got to do. There's like no other choice. No other choice. So, September 1st, I pulled 3 cards, and I like it. I like the feel that came to me when I pulled these cards and the message I want to share with you. So I pulled the Fool card, I pulled the Six of Wands, and I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. So I am a 3-card person. I love doing 3-card draws. You can look at them as body, mind, and spirit, or just, I just really, I don't know, it flows with me. A lot of times I'll do a 4th card to do like an encapsulating energy, but today was like call for just those 3 cards. So once again, I pulled the Fool card, I pulled the Six of Wands, and I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. So it's an energy of air and fire and earth. And this is the message that I felt so profoundly as I sipped on my cafecito, looked at the cards, and meditated, did some breath work, and closed my eyes and asking Spirit for a message. And it is this: in this month, dance freely with the energies that Virgo and Libra offer. Tune into your tenderness. Allow your tenderness to be spaces of respite. You do not need to look or to search for what is next, for you have all that you need currently available to you. The Fool is not necessarily the beginning of a new chapter, a leap of faith. The Fool is the invitation for you to remove yourself from the situation and to be able to see clearly what is already available to you. Remove yourself from the situation so you may see and feel what is next for you. So you may make choices, you may make moves out of a space of attunement with your instincts, with the guidance of spirit, which is ultimately all in one, because so much of our intuition is spirit messages coming through, because we are spirit, right? We are spiritual beings in these human bodies. So once again, be mindful of your time and be mindful of your gaze. That's the message that I keep hearing. Be mindful of your gaze. Be mindful of where you are looking and what you are searching for. In fact, stop searching. Surrender and see what is available to you, because with the Six of Wands, there is energy, there is movement. This month offers gifts. This month offers hints, right? Some of the fruits of your labor, the seeds that you planted in the springtime are blooming, are producing. Your garden is producing. And you will see that clearly in this month. You will feel that if you choose so, right? You always have choice. You always have free will. No matter who you get a reading from, who you get a limpia from, who you're following on social media, even the cards that you pull for yourself, you always have free will, okay? So, notices, news, things are on the way for you. You will receive those messages that you have been requesting, so to speak. And here is the human part. Here is the part that you have got to put in, right? Because Spirit's going to provide. Spirit's already providing, right? And that's what Spirit's saying. That's the message I'm receiving. You got it. It's there. Okay? It's there. And it's being able to see what's already available to you is honoring Spirit, is also honoring yourself, seeing not only what, but who is available to you, where your resources are, where your connections are really in your community, in your circles. But here's the thing. Is Spirit is asking, right? So if I bring this to you, when I bring this to you, when I offer this to you, how will you tend to it? What are your devotional practices? The Queen of Pentacles. How are you establishing, how are you committing to these devotional practices that will honor yourself and the gifts that are on their way, okay? Do you feel me with that? So this is the month of establishing devotional practices, of making room, creating space for the things to come, for the energies to come, for the connections to come, for the connections to expand. This is expansion through discipline. This is expansion through creating more space, to not holding on to things that no longer fit, quote unquote, in your closet, in your home, in your body, wherever that may be. It's a release and knowing I have what I need already. How do I care and nurture for what is within my grasp, what is within my reach? How do I focus on nurturing the relationships that I currently have that are worth my time and energy? It's like a big cosmic clearing out and tapping into that energy of Virgo, right? The Magician and the Hermit, which the Hermit is the major arcana embodiment of Virgo. But it's like that retraction, to process, to integrate, to clear out, and to open back out into. Oh wait, I don't know. That didn't come out right. But you feel me, like taking some time back to like, let me get my stuff, let me get my house in order. Okay. Let me get my house in order, so then when I come back out into community, I can help others, right? But let me take care of what I need to take care of first. Let me clear everything up. Okay. Because the thing is how we're going to invite more of anything that we crave and that we desire to bring in when we don't have space for it in our lives. and then we haven't done the necessarily work to like integrate and really like not figure out in a head ego, nothing wrong with ego, right? I'm saying that with love and respect, but in this kind of like figuring it out, but really like the embodied sense, like let me just allow my body to filter everything out and make sense of things. Are you feel me with that? So once again, the Fool, about a surrender and changing perspective, really looking at what is already available to you, what is already around you. Not necessarily the Fool as making a leap of faith, but really it's much more of a new chapter, a new opportunity to see things differently and to also connect with what and who you already have. Because the energy is moving, things are coming. You will receive the news, you will receive the hints, you will receive the fruits of your labor, so to speak, the fruits or what you have planted in your garden. But the question then is, do you have the devotional practice and systems? Do you have the expansiveness? Do you have the space in order to tend to what is coming your way and to also tend to your body, right? Tend to your space. So, my love, that's what I felt today when I saw those cards. And so this is a month of taking care of business, right? Really like understanding and knowing, right, that how when we clear things out, that's a devotional, sacred self-care practice, right? When we get our business in order, our stuff in order, that's a way of like sacred self-care. And when we care for ourselves, we fill up our batteries, fill up our cups, so to speak. When we take care of business, we have systems, we have things that make sense to us. Maybe your system doesn't make sense to somebody else's and vice versa, right? But somehow something that makes sense to you and works for you because it honors your time, because time is precious and it's one thing that you will never get back. So it's this other energy I feel too, or the message I feel for the month of September is, what are the sacred devotional practices that we have set up in our lives to honor our sacred time, because it is so much of the essence, right? It's what is borrowed, right? Because we all don't know how much time we have left in these bodies. And so what can you do? What can I do? What can we do in our personal lives? And of course, everything then bleeds out into the collective, right? The ways that we can also participate and be active agents of change and care in our communities. But what are our systems? What are devotional practices that really honor our time? And what are new habits and new things that we need to learn, right? That we're open to learning in order to make things in some ways more efficient, and not for like corporate bottom line type of talk, but it's an examination of time and what is valuable, and how to not maximize time as far as the Western like colonial idea of maximizing time, but about being present. How do we set up systems and ways of caring for ourselves and our lives in a way that we can be present? So that's how you maximize time. When I say that, it's more about how do you create these systems and these ways and practices and these habits that allow you to really be present to the time that you have, to the connections that you have, to the desires and the dreams that you have. That's what I'm talking about. So, my love, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Believe me, I'm open to prayers and loving thoughts on this journey. I really believe in the power of those. And I look forward to continuing popping in when I can, and being of service to you and sharing what comes through to me when I'm sitting with the cards, sipping on my cafecito. So happy September, and may the rituals and practices that you are engaged in, and the way in that you are in relationship with spirit, may it be bountiful. May it feel really, really good. And hey, let me tell you one more thing real quick. Are you ready? Do not forget the power that you have within you. Yeah, you're a divine spiritual being on this path, okay? You are the oracle, right? You are the altar. You are spirit. You are the medicine. You are the miracle, okay? Don't you forget it. So with that, I'm raising my cafecito to you. And I will be back when I'm back. All right. Take care. And hey, if you haven't done so already, and you're vibing and flowing with me and the words that come out of my mouth, a review would be really amazing, on the listening platform of your choice. It's a way that helps get this get the word out, and also get this work out. And I know so many people have done so already, and I appreciate it. Definitely, this podcast has been in the rankings because of the sharing about it and the reviews, and I thank you so much. So if you've not done so already, please do so. And I just send you a wish and a prayer of love for taking the time to help me out. All right. I'm going. I gotta go pack. I gotta go get. I'm gonna make some breakfast for Mama D and me, and that's it. Be well, my love. Peace.